Hello everyone, I'm the Viking General and welcome to the 16th episode of this legendary data Let's Play campaign. Last time I left off during this battle when the game crashed, and like I predicted, we will have to fight this battle again. Well, last time we did manage to use our cavalry to some effect to take down some of their archer units, and that's basically what we're going to try to do this time as well. Hopefully we'll be able to sort of quote-unquote save these units. Sadly, these units are probably going to die. Well, let's begin the battle. I still don't know what exactly caused the crash. I have looked into it, but couldn't find anything special. So it might just be a 10-year-old game running on a way newer operating system. Anyway, I really don't like the game. That's the game crashes is fine for me, but the thing I really don't like about the game crashing in the middle of the battle is either I have to fight a battle again, and it was going well, or I did something, or I was lucky, or something like that. But having to fight a battle again, generally, especially like on legendary difficulty, when you have one save and you have one chance to do everything right, it feels cheap. Basically. Anyway, let's prepare for our inevitable doom. And see if we can take as much of them down as possible. So there are their melee troops. Here are their cavalry. Well, last time, that's what I know now. The cavalry actually just dismounted and climbed up the walls, which me a little bit by surprise. There are the Shigara units, and they are already high on our tail here. So I think it's best to basically do the same thing and try to kill their archers there. Sometimes the AI does do different things, even though nothing changes. But we'll have to take a look at what happens. But it seems like this time they are doing pretty much the same thing. So let's have our... Maybe let's put them here, and let's try to make a sort of triangle so they are not able to get flanked. So that's one charge, and then immediately move on. Because we want to prevent them from firing, basically. Let's get them into wall formation. Actually, if we can get another one to just move on as well. So this is fine. They are all dismounting and running into the Yari wall above. I really don't like to be in prolonged combat like this, but luckily they managed to pull through. And let's just kill them as much as possible. This unit is in very good shape, to say the least. This unit took some casualties though. So note that they have some bow samurai as well somewhere. And it's a really shame to put them into a wall formation, because they are very vulnerable to missile fire at this point.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
But we have to make some sacrifices. Alright, let's take out this unprotected Shigara unit. Yeah, we can improve the speed of it. I think they did get through the flank there, so that's a bit of a shame. But now we're able to take out their Shigara unit. Hopefully before the samurai get there. Yeah, we'll have to pull out. But they have shattered. I do not know where the flag from the samurai is. I think they are actually upstairs here. So those are some Yashigaru, which aren't important. Well, they might be important, but let's keep circling around. Well, they might actually also attack from the other side, so we have to be careful. Sadly, there isn't really much we can do on trying to prevent our units from getting shot here, but... Oh. Never mind, just... They decided that our cavalry would be a more interesting target, and I cannot blame them at all. Sadly, I cannot really withdraw them, so let's put them in a corner here. And hope they can hide. So everyone is now fighting to the death, and that's completely fine. So we'll have to speed up everything. I mean, I could probably... Yeah, they're hidden, that's fine. Do a little bit better, but it's fine for now.
Our entire unit has perished, my lord.
Now, when they die, then we'll... Did they just unhide our unit? I hope they actually... There we go. I think we should be able to have our units get out. Or at least not die, but they did take... Well, at least one unit took a lot of casualties, so maybe that one gets wiped out. We'll have to see. Then again, this was a very costly victory for them. It seems like they both survived. They lost almost half their men, taking their castle. And I'm satisfied with that result. Hopefully when we engage them, they will stand and fight. Yeah, there's nothing we can do here. Yeah, it's even by the daimyo himself. Sorry. Forgot to put on the speed, like the faster movement. So we are having quite some... Let's just skip through them all. Decline the trade. And let's move on to the Chonindo. Well... Let's see. We want to pretty much protect Sagami at all costs. Because this is our, basically for now, our recruitment province. And it seems like they are gunning for our army here. But they have some forces here that are ripe for the taking for us as well. So this will be quite some turn to get through. Oh, they managed to sabotage its army, so we can't even... Oh, no, we can. Thought the yellow marker didn't show up for us. I'm wondering if we're able to sabotage this army, if we could take this city right back from them. Although I don't think that is actually really going to work. Let's see. They are still our vassal. for now. I don't think it will be very long before they go declare their independence. Let's see. Some failed assassinations there. Let's get some agents back into the field. And let's also start recruiting these bow warrior monks. We really need to... Let's try to pin this one down. So what province are we going to? Let's just get him over here. Try to bring us some, or earn us some more money. We are going to try to sabotage these armies. Although that fails, unfortunately. Well, let's go on the offensive. Are we even able to... We are able to attack this force. So it's only bow samurai. I think I'm going to auto-resolve it because they might actually do a lot of damage because we have no missile units ourselves. And I think since auto-resolve is so much in our favor, we are able to take less casualties this way. 200 is... I'm not sure if that would have been less. Then again, I would probably try to use the cavalry first, more, and they are undamaged as of now. The biggest problem is that this force is roaming free, and free to take any castle or position over here. Let's see, not too dangerous of an army, but let's keep recruiting as much as possible. Let's get this one over here. And more recruitment. It takes 2 turns. I think we'll have to try to get some more units in this way. You might want to get some monks, maybe. Although I do think that we just really need boots on the ground, basically. So that's all fine. And this army, having taken no losses so far. On one hand, I want to try to move them down south and help them with this situation over here. But on the other hand, I could try to move through the north and cause some havoc here, because I think that these provinces over here are pretty much undefended. Although it is a shame to have these units. Let's split them up a bit. I think basically if they are really undefended, the force of this should be fine. So we can use this one for reinforcements down south. And we can use this to try to cause some problems up north. Actually, the public order is fine. Let's see the fame. We did lose. Yeah, okay, that's good to see. So we lost some fame, or because we lost some provinces, or some like multiple. Well, I don't think there is anything left to do at this point, but hope that we are able to basically drive off this double two-pronged attack here. It will be difficult, but we'll have to see if we're able to make do. So they might actually bribe our army now. That would be unfortunate. Really hate you can't speed this up And you have to just sit and watch. This campaign has... I'm not saying it's a disaster just yet, but it has taken quite the dive. All the more interesting, of course. Oh, they even attacked it. Okay, let's see here. So we do have some troops that are useful here. I'm not sure if I can win this, to be honest. But I know we are going to hurt them a lot in the process anyway. We do have arrow towers on our side as well, so we have to keep that in mind. Although the enemy will probably try to burn them as soon as they get the opportunity. So let's see. I don't think trying to hold the outer walls is a good idea. Maybe the second layer, but then again, I think that just staying on top is the best thing, especially since then we'll fight to the death, and we have 2 towers which we are almost guaranteed to be able to defend, and we might lose this one, but that's a sacrifice we'll have to make. And especially since they are able to just move up through the back here, it's a good idea to keep basically our entire force up here, especially since we also do not have a lot of numbers to try and deal with the enemy. So let's put them all in a centralized position. They have second wind, so I think they are, yeah, they can reduce fatigue from nearby units, or alleviate it a bit, and I think that will be pretty useful. Well, let's see and where they are coming from. So there's a small force over here, a little bit larger. I think they're all coming from the same side. If they're all coming from here, then it might be beneficial to try and hold this position here. Especially if they have to move up their archer units. Then again, yeah, I think that's the best thing for now. Especially if they have to move up here, we might be able to send out a small force to try to drive off the archers. And let's keep this one up here, just in case anything goes wrong. Also, it's not helping that they are Takeda clan, so their katana cavalry is actually also, even though they have the number, it's basically still a strong katana samurai unit. So they are able to fire on us. I think that they are actually able to do it pretty effectively over here. Well, actually, that's not too many casualties. Although they are getting pummeled. Let's move them back. For some reason, I don't think they're able to fire back. Or are they able to shoot on anything? Yeah. You can see, I think we have forced their archers to now move up on the wall. Let's use the garrison unit first. Put them in a wall. No, they are shooting from over here. Let's hope it actually does some damage, this tower. Although these are doing okay for now. But they are facing Naginata Samurai. So far so good. Let's see, there are Ashigaru are, well, not really a threat per se, but they can be quite dangerous. So let's move these up as well. Or not dangerous, but they will beat us. They will beat our bow units basically. No problem whatsoever. Sadly, we were not able to form a wall here. But let's get these units in as support.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord.
These units kinda, I think they broke a little bit. Let's move those guys up as well. And these as well, and then we can have this one fall back for a bit. So now they're supporting here as well. I think it would have been better to try and have even a smaller gap on this place, but I'm not really liking the fact that these archers are taking so long. Then again, that is my fault for putting them down in the first place. So these won't last much longer, but hopefully we'll now be able to get in some archer support. And we'll be able to rain down some decent damage here. Then again, these are of course just simple Boa Shikara units, so they'll probably also shoot our own units. But I think if we break this blob here, that is pretty much the battle.
Men are running from the battlefield. Shameful display.
They are combat even, but they are losing quite a lot of men. So we have the first one wavering, and hopefully we can start a chain round. So they have moved their bow samurai units pretty far away. Since the danger just seems to be focused on this this spot here, we're going to try and get our Onabushi in. Archers, please fire just in the back. These can form a wall and just form here as well, because I think, yeah, we are able to. This unit is able to hold this part just fine. So we still have to deal with their
Captured their tower, my lord.
Katana cavalry. Are they fighting now? Yes, they are. Good. We'll have to keep this one here until we see what their katana units will be doing. So they're fresh, they're active. Oh, those are just... Hopefully we'll be able to get through this samurai fast and then we can earn... then again, let's get them up here. I think it will be a little bit too late because I think the cavalry will be able to take them out, but we'll have to see how it goes. So I think if we move them outside of the stop area, they will immediately flee again. Right, just fight them this way, I guess. Please help fighting instead of getting doing whatever you're doing right there. Why are you? Oh yeah, you're attacking in the rear because you're doing stupid stuff. Please form up. So we got more people wavering over here now. So a few bow samurai are moving up. Oh, they are attacking. They're trying to flank us. That's bad. Oh no, just don't go into the wall. Just kill them. You are allowed to go in the wall. Or you're already fighting. That's fine. Well, it looks pretty decent. I think we broke most of them.
We have captured their tower, my lord.
Don't think we have the opportunity to use more fire arrows, but I don't think that's too big of a problem. So yeah, if we can have these 3 units survive, that would be very nice. Because they have, I think they all have all gained a single experience from this battle, and experience is very useful. So let's use their ability so we are fresh troops fighting.
My lord, a glorious victory will soon
And
be yours.
let's have these stand outside to try and perhaps... Oh, they're very tired. Not sure where they're retreating towards. But they did rally. Interesting. Oh no. Now they're gone. Let's continue in a little bit because we might be able to still kill their general, and killing their daimyo is always useful, especially since he leveled up from the previous battle. And I didn't get any notifications, but I'm not really seeing anything running around over here. Anyway, that's a victory, a Pyrrhic victory. That's fine. Seeing what we were up against, it felt probably heroic might have been a little bit too much, I guess, but it was still a very nice victory. They lost basically everyone. Sorry, that might have been a bit loud. So these bowmen did well, but this is the power of Yuri Ashigaru in the Spearball formation. They really wrecked shit. Awesome. And let's not forget the Onobushi. They came in very late, but they did very well in kills as well. I think only the cavalry we saw got away there. That is a lot of movement. The thing is, we could fight it manually, and no, I don't think we'll be able to do much damage, especially with these bow samurai. They will just shoot us down before we can do anything. So we have a Matsuke increasing in rank. We are having lots of troubles. Lots of troubles. Okay. Nice. Having an army over here is very useful. Or an enemy army over there is very useful. Now let's see. This force is definitely able to take back Suruga. So let's first... Yeah, only in a small bit of Takeda cavalry got away. So, 0 casualties, very nice. And let's move on Suruga. I think you should be able to take this settlement. Then again, they have a lot of archers, so that might be a little bit dangerous. But this unit has almost no archers. Try to sabotage it, and then we have to only... we'll be able to take them out separately. Let's take a look here. Nothing, nobody there. So if we send up some of our archer units, they might link up and take this out. And we are moving up towards the north here, and there is indeed no defense. No defense whatsoever. The biggest problem is food at this point. And our money is also running quite low for now. So we filled in the sabotage. Let's try again. Build again. That's fine. So I think it might actually be better to try to assault, since we'll be able to deal with them separately. And having archers confined in a castle should give us the opportunity to try to flank them. And this force is easily destroyed by this force. We'll try to have our Yaroshigaru soak up the fire and then move on. I think we should be okay. Then again, it all kind of also depends if we are able to stop them from entering the castle. Because if we're not able to do that, then it's... well, it's not game over, but we'll just have to retreat. Because I'm not too concerned about bow samurai fighting to the death, but I'm concerned about a lot of Yari samurai fighting to the death. Especially since this is our... especially since this general isn't as experienced as our daimyo. So from the world map, it seemed like they would reinforce from over here. From our current position, they were about a quarter of the way to this place. So let's just try to deploy here and see if it's the right one. But this will be pretty tricky. Let's see. Might take a little while for them to show up. But we're definitely not speeding this up. Kind of reminds me of one of the earlier battles. There they are. So that's actually pretty doable. Let's send down our cavalry first, and hopefully they'll be able to get their attention. And I think we are, which is perfect. The general charges ahead. It's a free kill, basically. So the archers are staying behind a bit. Please interrupt the charge. Very nice.
Our general is in
No, 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 no.
grave danger,
Please.
my lord.
They just can't. They keep going. They really want our general dead. Oh no. God damn it. Don't want those guys to get away. I think they will though. But the charge terrain is pretty decent. Although that was a very lackluster charge, to be honest. So we at least lured one Yari Samurai. I really don't. I'm really doubting whether to just. I don't think we should. Oh shit! I completely forgot to cycle charge them. Oh, they didn't get completely out. The good news is mainly Yari Samurai. Which is basically, well, not saying worthless, but they take very heavy casualties from the Dutchy Samurai. And they are not able to inflict as much. So it's a very slow charge. Hopefully we'll be able to just break them now. There we go, they shattered. This is such such a very vulnerable target at this point. Anyway, let's use this Ashigaru unit as... Well, actually, we might try to use our cavalry unit. Since we're not really going to use them anyway. To try and keep their attention. Because we should be able to... No, they have that covered as well. I think this side over here is the best for attacking. Then again, I'm not sure if we by climbing the wall. I think it's best to retreat here. I mean, our cavalry took quite a lot of casualties, to be honest. Not that it really matters in a siege battle too much, but at least we wiped out 2 of their archer units and their general, I think, and a Yari Samurai unit. So let's withdraw. We tried to intercept them, but didn't get there in time.
The battle is almost done.
Yeah, the battle is indeed lost at a decisive defeat. Although it's pretty much a victory for us. We lost half a unit and they lost 4 units, I guess. If we count their general. So we did a lot of damage there. Yeah, the problem is he ranks up, of course. But like I said, we did a lot of damage. The problem is that they win, so we should have really completely wiped them out, as it seems. But I think the Yari samurai unit they had is indeed completely gone. Send them over here as well. Then these two can take Shimotsuke and then Kosuke, I guess. And after the miraculous victory at Sagami, how far? 4 turns away. We really do not have a lot of money. Just get some more Shigaru units. Not too much though. Alright. We still have this army over here, but he will have to face a lot of enemies. A lot of enemies. Let's try to get the... Oh well. Let's try to get... I think we should be able to get a pretty decent auto-resolve result here. I think I will take it. Just let's see... Yeah, they took quite a beating from us, taking it over. And... well, sieging can be quite hard sometimes, so let's just auto-resolve it. And peacefully occupy. And I think we can now resume trade.
Sometimes travelers meet.
Let's
and
see if we
profit
can
by
get
it.
some money out of it.
Shall we see what our journeys have in store
No.
for us?
Not at all.
I will listen attentively and then give you a fair response.
Very nice that they are unable to join our war here. I think the good news is that we should probably be able to take them out again. Or take them over again, because I think they will be taken out by the Hoja clan next turn. Seeing how this is panning out. Looking. Send this one back and have this one replace it. That will be next turn. And I think we have done almost everything we can. Our everything is getting blockaded, although their navy is pretty much superior at this point, so I don't really think it's useful to try and fight them. Let's see how much we're spending on it. 2,500, so we should have some navy somewhere. Of this one. That one is straight. Alright, this one. Yeah, we can keep this one. And we are... we could take this one down, I guess. Well, I say take it down, but try to. It's probably the better word for it. Let's keep this one in port for now. I do realize we have no defense against the any potential naval invasions here, but I think we have to take a bit of the gamble to try and take out all of these. Basically, take out these two massive powers. Although Hojo isn't as massive anymore. But Takeda definitely is. Anyway, I think that's a good point to end the episode for today. I will end the turn. And if something interesting comes up, we'll have to deal with it. Oh yeah, that's true. They keep trying to bribe our units. They managed to bribe our units. Oh no. That's bad news. Not really too bad though, but are they going to bribe our even more cavalry there? Yes, they are. And they took out Oda. Well, this will be a very important battle, it seems. Very experienced force. This is also very dangerous force as well. Let's see. Plenty of archers. Plenty of archers. Anyway, we'll have to save this battle for the next time, but it will be very difficult to get out of this one, especially since our gates are also destroyed. Anyway, that's it for today, and I'll see you next time.